What makes a person successful? Simple, right? But I've recently interviewed a CEO who retired in his early 50s from running a global company. He had houses all over the world, traveled for years, had more money than he could spend. And I asked a simple question. Do you consider yourself successful? I guess so. What do you mean you guess so? The whole world can look at you and see the success that you are. How is it that you can't see that? His frustration filled the room. The whole world doesn't know what I've been through. They don't know what I gave up. They don't know that I'm divorced, that my kids don't know me and I don't know them, and they're okay with that. They think I'm a bank, and as long as that works, they're okay with it. The world doesn't know that I found myself broken and desperate in a 12-step room, waiting and looking and searching for any reason to want to stay alive. And that those rooms are full of guys like me. So if that's what the whole world thinks success is, I don't want any part of it. What makes a person successful? That used to be an easy question. A great job, big house, nice car, lots of money. But those things aren't enough to give us freedom or make us happy. So the news is full of stories of celebrity suicides, overdoses, divorces. We have stories of drunk driving and domestic violence. There are some really lousy role models at the top. And if you think I'm about to start demonizing money, I'm not. I'm a big fan of financial independence and freedom. But at what cost? Loveless marriages, always watching your back, not trusting the people around you, resenting the machine that you've built. For far too many people, this is what the experience is of what we've called success. What people around the world live their lives in pursuit of, and it's bankrupt. When your day-to-day experience of success leaves you bankrupt, can you really call yourself a success? Well, I guess so. By what standard, by what criteria do we base our success? From our earliest years, we're taught to compare ourselves to others, to know how we're doing based on where we fit in with our peers, to somehow prove to the world that we are better than average, that we're great. But how smart is smart enough? Big enough, new enough, popular enough? Somewhere in that race, we've lost track of the things that feed our soul, the things that don't leave us rich and lonely or begging for a reason to be alive. Maybe it's time for a new definition of success. One that's not a one-size-fits-all definition. One that looks at the whole person and addresses the whole life. One that recognizes what's common to all people and what's specific and unique to individuals. What if the definition of success was living your life on your own terms, using your own talents, natural skills and abilities to build a life that addresses those things that are important to you? See, when we disrupt the current model, we confront those things that have us settled, make excuses, and tolerate. And we spark an inquiry that opens our imagination, opens our passion, one that no longer blinds us to the opportunities that are all around us waiting to be discovered. Success isn't a matter of what you accumulate. It's a matter of knowing who you are and living your life consistent with that. And the closer you are to knowing who you are, the closer you are to letting go of what the outside world says you're supposed to be. And you're free to be the best version of you. When you're free to be the best version of you, You naturally build a life on your own terms. Isn't that worth discovering? So let's dive in.